Welcome to Free Mind, a YouTube channel committed to delving into human psychology, relationships, beliefs, and personal growth. Our mission is to explain the details of human behavior, questioning traditional perspectives, and inspiring viewers to release their utmost potential. In video, we are going to expose the hidden depths of intimate connections and ignite the fires of passion that extend far beyond the limits of the bedroom. We are going to explore factors which influence human sexual activities. These factors fall in three categories: physiological dimensions, psychological dimensions, and socio-cultural dimensions. All the dimensions work together to shape the sexuality of the person. There are many raisons for studying human sexuality, including obtaining accurate knowledge, clarifying personal values, improving sexual decision-making, learning the relationship between human sexuality and personal well-being, and exploring how varied dimensions of human sexuality influence one's sexuality. Understanding human sexuality and the complex psychology behind it is important because our relationship with sex often acts as a barometer of our wider health and happiness. The biological dimension of sexuality is a fundamental aspect that underlies human sexual experiences and behaviors. It encompasses various interrelated subdimensions, each playing a vital role in shaping an individual's sexual identity and orientation. Let's explore these subdimensions in a more logical order, starting with the foundational aspects of biological sex. At the core of the biological dimension is reproductive anatomy. This refers to the physical sexual characteristics that distinguish male, female, and intersex individuals. Biological sex is typically assigned at birth based on observable genitalia. But it's essential to acknowledge that some individuals may be born with intersex variations, where their reproductive anatomy does not fit strictly into male or female categories. Understanding reproductive anatomy is crucial as it forms the basis for various sexual functions and experiences. One of the most recognized aspects of the biological dimension is sexual orientation. Sexual orientation refers to an individual's enduring pattern of emotional, romantic, and sexual attractions. Common sexual orientations include heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, and asexual orientations. The development of sexual orientation is complex and influenced by a combination of genetic, hormonal, and environmental factors. It is not a conscious choice, but rather an intrinsic aspect of an individual's identity. Hormonal influences are another crucial subdimension within the biological dimension of sexuality. Hormones, such as testosterone and estrogen, play a significant role in influencing sexual development, desire, and behavior. During puberty, hormonal changes trigger the development of secondary sexual characteristics, such as facial hair growth, breast development, and changes in body odor. These hormonal fluctuations also contribute to the onset of sexual desire and arousal. Genetic factors also play an essential role in the biological dimension of sexuality. Studies have suggested that certain genetic variations may be associated with an increased likelihood of experiencing specific sexual orientations. Additionally, genetic factors influence the development of reproductive anatomy and the functioning of hormonal systems, further shaping an individual's sexual identity and experiences. Sexual responses are another critical subdimension of human sexuality within the biological dimension. This includes the physiological and neurological responses that occur during sexual arousal and orgasm. These responses involve various physiological processes, such as increased heart rate, genital blood flow, and the release of neurotransmitters that elicit pleasurable sensations. Understanding sexual responses is essential for comprehending sexual function and addressing sexual health concerns. Physical intimacy is an interconnected subdimension that enhances human sexual experiences. Physical intimacy refers to the emotional and physical closeness shared between individuals during sexual encounters. It involves non-sexual touch, affection, and emotional connection, which can deepen the intimacy and satisfaction experienced during sexual interactions. Physical intimacy is not solely based on reproductive anatomy but is influenced by an individual's sexual orientation, hormonal influences, and overall sexual responses. In summary, the biological dimension of sexuality encompasses various interconnected subdimensions, starting with reproductive anatomy, which lays the foundation for biological sex. Sexual orientation, influenced by genetic, hormonal, and environmental factors, shapes an individual's enduring attractions. Hormonal influences during puberty and beyond affect sexual development and desire. Genetic factors play a role in determining an individual's sexual orientation and contribute to the formation of reproductive anatomy and hormonal function. Moreover, sexual responses encompass the physiological and neurological processes that occur during sexual arousal and orgasm. Physical intimacy, rooted in emotional and physical closeness, further enriches human sexual experiences. Understanding and appreciating the complexities of the biological dimension of sexuality are crucial for fostering a more inclusive and comprehensive understanding of human sexuality as a whole. Psychological dimension. The psychological dimension of sexuality delves into the intricate and diverse aspects of human sexual experiences and behaviors. Within this dimension, several interconnected subdimensions play crucial roles in shaping an individual's sexual identity and understanding of their own desires and fantasies. Let's explore these subdimensions in a logical order, starting with the foundational aspect of sexual desire. At the core of the psychological dimension is sexual desire. This subdimension encompasses an individual's unique patterns of sexual attraction and arousal. Sexual desire can vary widely from person to person, with some experiencing a high level of desire, while others may experience lower or fluctuating levels. Understanding and embracing one's sexual desires is essential for forming healthy and fulfilling sexual relationships. Gender identity is another significant subdimension within the psychological dimension of sexuality. Gender identity refers to an individual's deeply held sense of their own gender, which may align with the sex they were assigned at birth, cisgender, or differ from it, transgender or non-binary. Gender identity plays a central role in how individuals perceive themselves in the context of their sexuality, as it can influence the types of partners they are attracted to and the dynamics they seek in their relationships. Body image is a critical aspect of the psychological dimension that influences how individuals perceive and feel about their own bodies in the context of sexuality and sexual experiences. Positive body image fosters self-confidence and can enhance sexual satisfaction, while negative body image may lead to insecurities and impact sexual well-being. Developing a healthy body image involves understanding and accepting one's body, regardless of societal expectations or standards. Erotic fantasies are interconnected subdimensions that contribute to an individual's sexual experiences and desires. These fantasies are imaginative scenarios or images that evoke sexual arousal and pleasure. Fantasies can vary greatly and may involve scenarios that differ from an individual's real-life experiences. Engaging in consensual and responsible exploration of erotic fantasies can add excitement and novelty to one's sexual life and contribute to a sense of sexual fulfillment. The interconnections between these subdimensions are evident throughout an individual's sexual journey. For instance, an individual's sexual desire may be influenced by their gender identity, as they may be attracted to specific gender expressions or experiences. Body image can also impact sexual desire, as positive body image can foster confidence and comfort in expressing one's desires and preferences. Furthermore, erotic fantasies can be influenced by both sexual desire and gender identity. Fantasies may reflect an individual's deepest desires and preferences, allowing them to explore aspects of their sexuality that they may not feel comfortable expressing in real-life experiences. Embracing and understanding the psychological dimension of sexuality, with its subdimensions of sexual desire, gender identity, body image, and erotic fantasies, is crucial for developing a comprehensive understanding of human sexuality. It highlights the importance of acknowledging and respecting individual differences and preferences, as well as the interconnected nature of these psychological aspects in shaping one's sexual experiences and relationships. By fostering a healthy and inclusive approach to the psychological dimension of sexuality, individuals can embark on a journey of self-discovery, acceptance, and personal growth in the realm of human intimacy. Socio-cultural dimension. The socio-cultural dimension of sexuality explores the societal and cultural influences that shape our understanding and expression of human sexuality. Within this dimension, various interconnected subdimensions play significant roles in defining sexual norms, attitudes, behaviors, and perceptions. Let's delve into these subdimensions in a logical order, starting with the foundational aspect of sexual norms. At the core of the socio-cultural dimension is sexual norms. These are societal expectations and rules concerning sexual behavior, relationships, and expression. Sexual norms are deeply rooted in cultural values, historical traditions, and religious beliefs. They can vary widely across different cultures and communities, influencing how individuals perceive and engage in sexual relationships. Understanding sexual norms is crucial for recognizing the societal context in which sexual experiences occur. Sexual education is another critical subdimension within the socio-cultural dimension of sexuality. It refers to the way societies impart knowledge and information about sexuality, including reproductive health, consent, and safe practices. Comprehensive and inclusive sexual education is essential for promoting healthy sexual relationships, preventing sexually transmitted infections, STIs, and fostering informed decision-making. It also helps challenge harmful myths and misconceptions surrounding sex and sexuality. Sexual stigma and discrimination are interconnected subdimensions that have a profound impact on individuals and communities. These negative attitudes and prejudices are directed towards individuals with different sexual orientations, gender identities, and expressions. Stigmatization and discrimination can lead to social exclusion, mental health issues, and reduced access to healthcare and support services. Combating sexual stigma and discrimination is crucial for creating inclusive and accepting societies where all individuals can express their sexuality without fear of judgment or harm. Sexual behavior is a significant subdimension within the socio-cultural dimension, encompassing the diversity of sexual practices and activities within a given society or cultural context. Cultural norms and values influence what types of sexual behaviors are considered acceptable or taboo. Understanding sexual behaviors helps shed light on the complexities of human sexuality and how individuals express their desires and preferences within cultural boundaries. Media and representation constitute an interconnected subdimension that influences attitudes and beliefs about sex and sexuality. The portrayal of sexuality and sexual identities in media, art, and popular culture can shape societal perceptions and expectations. Positive and accurate representations can challenge stereotypes and promote healthy attitudes towards sexuality. Conversely, misrepresentations can perpetuate harmful myths and contribute to sexual stigma and discrimination. The final subdimension in the socio-cultural dimension of sexuality is spirituality and cultural influence. This subdimension explores the impact of spiritual beliefs and cultural values on an individual's perception and expression of sexuality. Cultural norms and religious teachings often play a significant role in shaping sexual attitudes and behaviors. Different cultures may have varying perspectives on topics such as premarital sex, sexual orientation, and gender roles, which can deeply affect individuals' sense of sexual identity and self-expression. The interconnections between these subdimensions are evident throughout society. Sexual norms, influenced by cultural and religious beliefs, shape sexual behaviors and the ways sexual education is delivered. Media and representation can both reflect and perpetuate societal attitudes, including stigmatization or acceptance of diverse sexualities. Additionally, spiritual and cultural influences play a role in shaping attitudes towards sexual orientation and gender identity, which, in turn, can impact experiences of sexual stigma and discrimination. Understanding and addressing the socio-cultural dimension of sexuality is essential for fostering inclusive, respectful, and supportive environments. Embracing diverse sexual norms, providing comprehensive sexual education, challenging stigma and discrimination, promoting positive representations, and acknowledging the impact of spirituality and culture are vital steps towards creating a more equitable and accepting society that celebrates the richness and complexity of human sexuality. In conclusion, human sexuality is a multifaceted phenomenon that involves three interconnected dimensions: the biological, psychological, and sociocultural dimensions. The biological dimension encompasses various subdimensions, including reproductive anatomy, sexual orientation, hormonal influences, genetic factors, sexual responses, and physical intimacy. These aspects form the foundation of human sexuality, influencing how individuals experience and express their sexual identities. The psychological dimension of sexuality encompasses subdimensions such as sexual desire, gender identity, body image, and erotic fantasies. These psychological factors play a vital role in shaping an individual's sexual experiences and preferences, contributing to the diverse range of human sexuality. Finally, the socio-cultural dimension of sexuality includes subdimensions such as sexual norms, sexual education, sexual stigma and discrimination, sexual behavior, media and representation, and spirituality and cultural influence. These social and cultural factors shape attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors surrounding sexuality within a given society or cultural context. Understanding these three dimensions and their interconnected subdimensions is essential because human sexuality is a complex and nuanced aspect of human life. Awareness of these dimensions allows us to appreciate the diversity of sexual experiences and identities, promote inclusivity and respect, and challenge harmful stereotypes and prejudices. By recognizing the interplay between biology, psychology, and sociocultural influences on sexuality, we can foster an environment that supports healthy sexual exploration, open communication, and sexual well-being for all individuals. Embracing a comprehensive understanding of human sexuality leads to greater acceptance, compassion, and empowerment in navigating this integral aspect of human existence.